Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Imagine spending 56 cents and finding out that you bought something that was worth almost $100,000. That's what happened here. Let's explore. Yes, this comes to us from Coin World magazine, coinworld.com, and was shared with me by several members of the community. A pewter 1976 continental dollar was found at a flea market. It's worth $97,500. The genuine 1776 continental dollar struck in pewter and valued at nearly $100,000 was purchased for 50 euro cents, which is about 56 cents from a flea market dealer's junk box in Europe. It has been graded and encapsulated Mint State 62 by grading experts at PCGS's Paris office. Continental dollars often found in dealers' junk boxes or at flea markets are generally determined to be cast copies or struck reproductions, and I've seen them actually. So the identification of a new, genuine example of the rare U.S. colonial coin is cause for celebration. Numerous replica pieces exist, most of which are considered to have no numismatic value, and that's probably why this was found. Somebody probably thought it was junk. The individual who made the numismatic discovery is from northern France, but wishes to remain anonymous. I don't blame him. The finder disclosed to PCGS graders in Paris that he bought the coin at a flea market in June of 2018. According to what the finder told PCGS graders, the seller at the flea market had a cookie box full of coins and medals for sale. What about the cookies? And while the buyer was looking through it, the seller pulled out another box of coins with this coin on top. The buyer, unfamiliar with the piece, asked a price, and the seller said 50 cents, euro cents. The coin was purchased, and the new owner later Googled continental currency in 1776 to discover what he had. Believing he had found the treasure, he took it to a local coin dealer for authenticity, who was unsure and suggested that he send it to the United States for authentication. According to PCGS, the buyer conducted additional internet searches for genuine continental dollars, where he encountered listings for PCGS graded pieces. He learned he wouldn't have to ship his coin to the U.S. for professional authentication, and instead could deliver the coin to PCGS's Paris offices. The buyer sent the coin to PCGS Paris for authentication and grading. The authenticity of the coin was confirmed as genuine, and PCGS graders encapsulated the coins as Mint State 92. So PCGS Coinfax values the coin at $97,500 in MS62, although its actual value would have been determined at auction or through a private treaty sale. The coin cost the owner the equivalent of 56 cents US plus PCGS grading fees. It actually kind of surprises me that a PCGS would have an office in Paris. Coin grading is not as big a deal in Europe as it is in the United States. The new discovery is a Newman 2C, as attributed according to 1776 continental currency coinage and varieties of the Fugio cent by Eric P. Newman. The obverse design of continental currency dollars features 3 rings. The center design exhibits a sundial with "Mind Your Business" in the exergue below. The sun and its rays with Fugio, which means I fly, to the left appear in the second ring around the center device. Around the outer ring of the collector's piece is the inscription "Continental Currency" with the date 1776 at the 6 o'clock position. The reverse design features 13 chain links, each individually inscribed with the name of one of the 13 colonial states. The links encircle a central device of 2 rings, the outer ring with rays around the American Congress inscribed within. The central circle signifies a unified nation with the three-line inscription, "We are one." The 1776 Continental Dollar Series offers several varieties on the spelling of currency, ornamentation, and metallic composition. Although some examples were struck in silver, the most encountered composition is pewter, which I believe back in those days had lead. It's the pewter that had lead in them. According to PCGS officials, while the origin of these pieces is still under debate, the 1776 Continental Dollars were important early coinage celebrating the birth of the brand new nation of the United States. The iconic coin has been heavily counterfeited, and many restrikes have been produced privately. Even these private restrikes have gained popularity due to the scarcity of original examples are now being actively collected. In fact, if I were that guy, I probably would have never even inquired about it, because I've literally seen so many of these reproductions out there that I probably wouldn't have questioned it, because I know the originals are so rare. This guy's curiosity and not knowing about the piece has led to his treasure and his find. Pretty amazing. Earlier numismatic research suggests that the intent of the Continental Dollars was, as a pattern or circulation issue coinage, to circulate alongside Continental currency notes that the Continental Congress had authorized and issued. More recent examination of their production provides fodder for there being metals fabricated by England as satirical metals, struck in pewter to ridicule the worthless value of the currency of the fledgling United States. And it's funny, because that is going to be somewhat of a topic I'm going to cover in a video coming up. But it is quite interesting indeed to see how pewter really is kind of worthless, but there were some genuine ones there. Here's another look of the coin itself. The "We Are One," 1776, Fujio in the inner ring there, the sundial. "Mind your business" was a slogan, essentially saying that, it wasn't like a rude statement. It's like saying, we are keepers of our destiny in terms of our fiscal and financial situation, and that we should mind our own business affairs. Each of our business affairs are up to us, not the government or anyone else. And so there it is. And so fascinating indeed. The American Congress, we are one there in all of the 13 colonies. It was kind of the state of where things were in America at the time. Keep in mind, 1776 was a time that America had declared independence, but by no means was there any assurance that we were going to be a free nation, because at that time we were losing battles for our independence against the British, the mightiest army or military in the world. Fascinating indeed. So there it is. Very interesting. Post your thoughts below about this story. 56 cents for a pewter piece that is worth $100,000. Amazing collector find. And thanks again for several of you in the community who have sent me notifications about this particular story. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching, and remind you that I do post daily videos, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.